Hi, welcome to Derek Does. Today, we're going to do this. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Derek Does. Today I'm going to show you something that I've never actually seen. I didn't know it existed, but it does. And I'm going to show you because this is something really cool from World War II that maybe you don't know about. I've shown a lot of videos on the M41, I've shown the M65, I will be showing some on the M43. The M43 was basically the first field jacket that had the pockets here and here, like the 4 pockets. It had the classic field jacket that you remember that you saw in the M50, the M51, the M65. It's the classic field jacket. It's kind of like they say the OG, you know, the original, but it isn't. I showed you the M41 beforehand, and that's not, it's a field jacket, but it's different than the others. What I'm wearing right now is a field jacket from the 10th Division U.S. Military Mountaineering Group that went out, and their whole purpose was mountaineering warfare, basically. There were other countries that had that also, but this was the U.S.'s version, and this, in 1942, this jacket came out, this field jacket, and this jacket basically is the basis for what the M43 was. I'm going to show you the features of this jacket. It's got some really awesome features. I have 2 of them. The gentleman who had all this material, he collected the 10th Mountaineering, 10th Mountain Group Division material, and he has, I assume, his own, and then either a spare or he picked up another from maybe someone else, another veteran after the war. But I'm going to show you the features of the jacket. As you can see, it looks like the classic military field jacket. The big differences that this jacket has that the M43 does not is, one, it has a belt on the outside. It goes all the way around. Now the belt is actually needed because this field jacket, which I'm going to show you, has some built-in features that no other field jacket has. The belt is actually needed because built into this field jacket is a backpack, and not just a backpack. So there's a backpack built into the back of it, and inside you have webbing that you can tighten up to get a nice tight fit. That's actually like a backpack frame built into the whole jacket. And these were the jackets that were issued. It's just really neat. You never see these. I didn't know it even existed, really, and I was kind of into this sort of thing. So this is from 1942 and 1943, the M43 came out. So this is actually the original field jacket as we know it today, besides the M41, which morphed into the M43, but they were completely different jackets and how they're cut and they look and all that stuff. But this jacket, you would have to say, looks real similar to M43 or M65 or any of those jackets. And if you weren't trained in knowing what to look for, you may think I'm wearing one, but I'm not. Okay, let's look at all the special features of this awesome jacket. So here it is on a hanger, so you can kind of see it without being worn. It's the full length, so it goes all the way down to your mid-calf or your mid-thighs, not your calves, your mid-thighs. It has the classic 4 pockets here, so it's got a pocket here button, a pocket here button, a pocket here with a zipper. And if you notice, it's got a wonderful fantail talon and also has a fantail talon up here too. This is kind of a feature that you're going to see on the 10th Mountain Division. They have zippers on a lot of things because, frankly, whatever they carry, that's all they have. There is no supply chain coming to give them anything, and they're constantly, you know, rolling around, moving, and if they fall down a bit of a steep hill or a mountain, they don't want stuff falling out and being lost in the snow or wherever it is. So on the cuffs, it has almost exactly like the M41 type of cuff, where you've got the wide button that you can go back and forth to get a tighter fit. There's no elastic or cuffs on the inside. It's just your regular jacket like that. It does have this really nice belt, which is kind of unique to the jacket. So you can tighten it up, get it nice and tight. On the front we have, again, the Talon fantail there. It has a button here and a button here for a wind flap. So it just has two buttons, so it zips and it has a wind flap here. Comes up, and then you also have two buttons up here to get a nice tight feeling around your neck in case it gets really windy. Flipping it around, you'll see it has a built-in non-detachable hood. And that hood also has straps here and buttons here, plus a drawstring to get a really nice fit. Now the M43 has a hood also, but if you remember, that one is detachable. Now here is where the specialness comes in. This is a backpack built into the jacket. You thought maybe as a, you know, just a bi-swing, but it's actually a backpack, and then has right here another Talon fantail that they can put gear in the back of this. And of course, this is where that strap here, see how it comes around? It can hold it tight against the body. And then also on the inside, I think I've shown you everything on the outside here. Inside, there's a complete webbing setup. So your arm would go through this, then through the armhole. This is actually attached to the jacket. And then you can cinch this up, get it nice and tight on either end, so that everything that's in your backpack can be tight and held as you're wearing it, which is just brilliant that your jacket can be a backpack, and it's like you don't have to, like, all your essential stuff can be in there, like in case you lose your pack somehow, you're not going to lose your jacket. So this is the jacket. It just is really neat. Again, I've never have seen one in person, and I didn't even know they existed. I thought the M43 was the first, but it's this jacket. And to show you inside, so inside you can see right there, Jacket Mountain. This is from the Goodall Company, and it's dated 1942. This one was actually made September 24th, so it has a birthday coming up. This is a size 36, which, as you saw on me, actually kind of fits me. Obviously they ran really big because you would have all sorts of gear underneath this. You would have sweaters and jackets and, I mean, all sorts of things. But I thought maybe I could show you up close some of the neat things that are on. This is the belt with a unique setup like that. And then, of course, everyone loves the zipper. And of course, these were the same zippers, and these are steel, that you would find on A2s or basically every military item of this period that had a zipper. Most of them had this zipper, at least at the beginning of the war. And most people are wondering, how does it look on? Again, I'm like a 42, and this is a 36, and because you can see, it fits me with just a t-shirt on without any issues. So if you do find an original, it's okay to go with multiple sizes smaller than what you normally wear, because I assume if I got a 42 of this, it'd be pretty big. It'd be great if I had other jackets and winter clothing and stuff on underneath it, but as you can see, this fits me really well, fits me in the sleeves even, and it's a 36R. So there you go. But let's do a little fashion so you can kind of see what this looks like worn. This is the front. Again, you have these pockets. They don't have the zippers, so you can get your hands in there, and then you're not kind of cut up from those zippers. I'd assume that's why they do it, and that's why they have it up here where it's easy to access in and out. I'm going to button these up. I've already done the waistband for you. You can see how it fits. Now here's the back. Again, I didn't put anything in the backpack itself, but it does have a full hood that comes up that can button all the way, and it's tall enough if you notice this, all this extra room, that's for a helmet. So you can actually wear this over top of your helmet and still be fine. So there's lots of room. It's a lot like a modern outdoor jacket. They put that extra room in for like a ski helmet or a climbing helmet. A lot of guys and girls are out there climbing or skiing, but they want their modern ski stuff, but they make it big enough so you can get your helmet covered. And this is made for an M1 helmet that can go over top of it. So that's kind of a neat feature. It also has a collar too. I don't know if I showed you that. There's actually a collar behind the hood, so you still have the collar that you can keep up. I don't know why they really have a collar, plus they have the hood, but they do. It's just how fashion was at that time. It's really a great jacket. I like it a lot, actually. I don't know if I really need another field jacket because I have quite a few of them, but it is pretty cool to have. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. Maybe if you're out thrifting or estate sailing or just looking, maybe you can find one of these. Now you know it exists and you know what to look for. They're pretty cool. They really are. They're neat because nobody has this. I mean, nobody has this. But maybe you could have one. If you like this sort of content, please subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. Let me know if, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you guys know way more than I do. Throw out what's out there. I'm going to have a few more things coming up that I'm going to show you, at least in this realm, this genre, and I think you're going to enjoy it because they're pretty cool stuff I picked up. So I will see you on the next Eric Does.